Hi, this is Kate from Izzalicious Designs, and today I thought I'd make a very simple little charm, and it's the Star of David. Now I'm dedicating this particular charm to two very dear friends of mine, two very dear looming friends, Jessie and Malka, and also to all my Jewish family and friends. And I guess it'll be a good little Hanukkah gift. So we're going to need obviously one colour, and we're going to use blue. Take a single band, we're doing this on the hook by the way, single band, wrap it around your hook once and twice, and we're double banding after that because it gives the charm a little bit more rigidity. So slide 2 bands on like so. We're going to be doing, each side of these triangles is going to be 10 pair, so that's our first pair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're going to do a whole triangle first. 9 and 10. Now we're going to do almost how I do the feet. We're going to take 2 bands, slide this down your hook a bit, wrap them around your hook once and twice, another 2 bands and slide onto the end of your hook, and we will move those wrapped bands onto that like this. This is forming a little hinge. Now we're going to move these 2 loops of our little chain here onto them like that, so it's a little bit different from when we do a foot. Reclaim the end, and now we're going to do another 10. So this is our first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Again, move it down, 2 bands, wrap once and twice, another 2 bands on the end of your hook, and move these over, and then these 2 come over onto that side. Reclaim the end. We're on our 3rd line, so we got our first pair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Again, move down, take 2, wrap once and twice, slide onto 2, move these over. Now here comes the tricky bit. It's really tricky. You're going to get the first part where we have the little end cap. Now make sure this is all straight. You don't want any twists in it. Okay, so here's our first end cap, and we're going to put our hook. Now have you noticed I haven't reclaimed? There's the other end here. I'm going to put my hook through the end cap and then reclaim, and I'm going to take a single band and pull that through all of it. Okay, and I will tie that in a slip knot like so. So that is my first triangle. Alright, now this little tie-off band you can actually hide inside the triangle, because the other one will probably be our little loop that we will use. So if you can see, I'm going just in between this here and hiding this in just to make it a little bit more discreet. So that's hidden inside the triangle like that. Now you can see how that's formed. Obviously it is a bendy triangle, so it's never going to be 100% perfect, but we will try. Now for our second bit, single band, wrap once and twice. Again, double banding. Let's do our first 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now what we want to do is count about 3 on each side. Okay, so we're going to count 1, 2, 3 here and 1, 2, 3 here, and we're going to pull it through those points. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pinch here so we don't lose this. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, and I will put my hook through the centerpiece here like that, and I will grab my little chain and I'm going to pull that through this first part. And you want to leave it so you have 1, 2, 3 sort of hanging out the side here. That's about roughly right. And then this is going to come up this far, so let's count 1, 2, 3. Take my hook out. 1, 2, 3. I will put my hook back through here. Now if I have a look, and we can always move this, that's the fun part of this, you can always re-angle where this is going to be. If it's not sitting right, you fix it. Put my little loops on here and pull through. And the beauty of it is it's just a chain, so if you mess up and you lose a stitch, you just redo it, and you want 3 hanging out this side. So let's see, does that look about right? Stretch it out. Okay, some of these bands. Now we might find, let's have a look at this one. 1, 2, 3, we've gone through 4 there. 1, 2, 3. It might be better going through 4, but I think we'll stay here for the second and see how we go. Poke your hook back through your loops. Take 2 bands, we're doing the angle. Wrap once and twice. Slide onto 2 bands. We're going to slide these on to that side and then reclaim. Now we do another 10 pair. So, whoopsie, only took 1 band with me that time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now before I do my little angle, because that's a bumpy bit and it's difficult to get through, I'm going to pinch this, take my hook out, let's come down 3, 1, 2, 3, poke our hook through where we think it might be about right. I think I've gone down 4 there, let's go 3, 1, 2, 3, here we go, poke my hook through, grab those bands, come here you, and move it through. Again, you want it so you have about 3 hanging out. So 1, 2, 3. That's just sitting right. 1, 2, 3. And it's a bit of trial and error. You've got to jiggery-pokery it around a bit. That's a technical term, by the way. Okay, pinch this. Let's count down 3. 1, 2, 3. You want it to be equal to the other side. So 1, 2, 3, try about here, pull it through, and again you want about 3 left out this side. Remember you've got 1 on the hook, that counts as 1. So let's see how we're doing here. And you kind of just pretty it up until it sits right, and if you feel that this one needs to come over a bit, we can do that. But let's do our angle, because this one we can always thread through again. 1 and 2. It's the fiddle factor. Slide on, move these onto there, reclaim, and let's do another 10. This is our last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Let's look here. Let's go to about 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go through the center. Grab your bands on your hook and pull them through. And then we want to come about the same place here as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, about here. Drag them through. Let's see how that looks. Now before I tie this off, I'm just going to do a loose slip knot just so I can work out whether I feel that I'm in the right spot for each one. You can pretty it up a little bit by adjusting the length of each part, each triangle. I almost feel like I don't have enough at the top here. I'm going to go down 1 lower on that one. Go through the bands. I'll undo that slip knot, otherwise it becomes quite tighter. So do my little slip knot again, just loosely. I think that feels a bit better. Like that. Now, coming back to here, put your hook through the loops. You have 4 loops. Take a 2 bands, wrap once and twice, 2 bands, slide on, slide these ones on. Now this is where we're going to put our I'll just reclaim this so I can show you. we have the other end cap here. The other end cap needs to go in here. So take this off, push your hook through the little loops of the end cap, and then reclaim. And this is where we can use a single band or a double band, it really doesn't matter. Slide through to tie off, do a slip knot, make sure it's nice and tight. That's your angle. Now you can move your slip knot so it comes out the top here by just pushing through, grabbing the end and pulling up like that. Adjust these so that they're just how you want them. Look, I think this one needs to come down a bit. And sometimes it's just a fraction that makes the difference. But there we have our little Star of David. I hope you enjoy making them. Take care. Bye bye.